Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm Overexplained, where today we are beginning our next cycle. Well, that's not quite true. You'll notice that I already have a settlement down here, and I had recorded that, but unfortunately my computer decided to stop recording at some point during the run, so that one's just lost, and we're going to have to deal with that. But what I will show are the upgrades that I purchased at the end of that mission, because vitally, we picked up the trade route upgrade, which allows us to establish trade routes with other nearby settlements, and that is what I'm hoping to highlight in this video. So, we are headed towards this lead seal because we've already done one of the bronze ones. So what do we got? I want to reveal this, so I guess we're going Royal Woodlands once again. We are at Viceroy difficulty, which is where we're going to live for a little while. I think that having humans and beavers in the Royal Woodlands is pretty ideal. The beavers for cutting down trees and the humans for dealing with the fertile soil. I have 5 embarkation points instead of 4 now, again from an upgrade from the run that doesn't exist. So we're going to go ahead and grab some stone and some excess food since I'm bringing in more people. We're going to get some XP, we're going to get some fragments, we're going to get some food, and trees give more wood here. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, it's really impossible to fully plan out how you're going to do your run, but I'm hoping to utilize trade routes here to show you their power. Speaking of which, we've got a tooltip. Once you have a trading post in your settlement, you can access trade routes. They allow you to export goods to other nearby settlements in exchange for the main currency of the realm, amber. You can open the trade route panel by selecting the icon in the top right corner of the screen. In the trade route panel, you can see the goods your closest neighbors are willing to buy from you. These are called offers. Offers change with each season and depend on the biome a settlement has been built in. There are 3 main parameters to keep in mind. Payment, which is how much the settlement is willing to pay. Travel cost, how much it will cost to send the convoy. And travel time, how long it will take to traverse the trade route. After accepting an offer, the chosen goods will be sent to the selected town. You'll be able to collect the amber you've earned for the resources you've sold when the trade route's travel time expires. Each successful trade with a neighbor will increase your standing with them. The more a given settlement likes you, the better future offers will be. Now, I think at the moment, well, we need a trading post anyway. I'm pretty sure they haven't introduced other towns yet, so I'm pretty sure we can only trade with the Smoldering City for right now. But that will change eventually. Okay, so we're making our base paths. We're making our starting houses. I also picked up big shelters, which, as you can see, are made of planks and can take 6 residents. But we're going to stick with the regular shelters for now. Got some clay here already, that's good to know. So we'll start picking that up. Got some roots. And as usual, we will start cutting toward the nearest dangerous glade. And then we will have a second woodcutter camp that is specifically just for collecting wood. So I'm going to set you to avoid all glades. Yeah. We're going to need a trading post. There we go. And we're going to want a workstation. And then finally, just to get an early jump on hostility, we're going to drop a park. The decorations are what level up the Ancient Hearth, if you recall, and that can lower the hostility and raise resolve. Or perhaps just lower hostility. Got our first cornerstone. Starting out strong. Meat production increases by +1 every 25 times is great. But if I'm going to be showing off trade routes, okay? To do a trade route, you need obviously the goods to sell, but you also need packs of provisions, which are the cost to get your caravan there. It doesn't take up any of your actual people. They are separate hired traders, I suppose. So we're going to gain 2 packs of provisions for every 10 herbs produced, and really hope that we find a way to produce herbs. Because that would be a really great way to get a bunch of packs of provisions, so that I can really showcase the power of these trade routes. First orders. Booming economy is definitely what we're gonna do. Not only do I not have the beaver house as a essential blueprint yet, but I'm definitely going to be selling amber. And by the way, selling 15 amber to gain 10 amber is pretty great. Relics or camps. I'm already making a stonecutter camp. So all I would need is 10 bricks and to build a harvester camp. Then again, I tend to get ancient tablets a lot because I go into dangerous glades a lot. So we're going to go with that one. And finally, either 3 packs or rich harvest. Planting crops being faster is probably the way to go. I think we're going to go with rich harvest. As usual, I'm not picking my first building just yet. I feel like it's probably going to be either the trapper camp or perhaps one of these two. But we'll see. Okay, trader is up. What do we got out here? We have termites. We can either burn down their home and pick up some insects, some fiber, and some eggs, or we can tame them to get a source of insects that is going to stick with us for the rest of the game. We've also got some more clay, some eggs, so that trapper camp might be the way to go, and of course some fertile ground. We're going to start with the trapper camp, and then what I'm really going to hope for is the herb garden. Grab the lumber mill in the meantime, grab the brickyard in the meantime. Gonna go ahead and place those before I forget, like I always do. Okay. Now, I don't want to burn 9 parts on this. What's in this cache? Some trade goods, some planks. So what else does it take? I could burn it down for 15 coal. But I think if I can get tools or pipes, that would be ideal. You've got 7 minutes. I'm going to get Zorg over here right now and see what he's got. In the meantime, you're going to avoid glades. I might have to burn it down, and that might just be that. Because I don't really have much to offer him when it comes to buying stuff from him either. I would need 12 tools. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, that would take all of my parts, so that would actually be less efficient. Okay, so now I really have to think. Getting this early on is a huge, huge benefit. I think I'm going to risk it and hope that I can get parts in some other way. This might be the wrong decision, but having a source of insects every minute for the rest of the run is pretty good. And then we have a workshop over here that we can rebuild once we have some tier 2 materials. Speaking of which, can I at least get that? No. Okay. Well, that was a waste of some impatience, but no big deal. As soon as this is done, I'm going to find my way into, I think, another dangerous glade. That one right there. There we go. But you are still set to avoid glades for now, so it'll just cut up to the edge and then stop. There is going to be some overlap between the termites and the storm, so that's going to suck. But I'm pretty sure I still have low enough hostility to where it won't be too big of an issue. Yeah, low resolve for the moment. But this is about to finish. But she's still at, or they're still at -1, so we're going to remove all of our woodcutters. And then we're going to put them back in, but we want to stay at 0 hostility. Perfect. Now, what's everyone else doing during the storm? Just set everything to 10. That way we don't overproduce. I think the next thing to do is a trapper camp up here. Early planks are a big deal. Yeah, we'll go ahead and break that open. Okay, let's start with a cornerstone. Always do cornerstone before doing newcomers, because sometimes the cornerstone will affect the newcomers. Each completed Dangerous or Forbidden Glade event gives me meat and grain. That's pretty nice. Every Glade event marked as Empathy lowers hostility. I've already done one of those, so that gives me some immediate benefit. Gain 40 water skins for every reputation point obtained through High Resolve. Family Gratitude is incredible, but I think that given my problems with hostility in the past, I'm going to stick with Calming the Forest for now. And then we're going to welcome some new people. Bricks, very necessary. Thank you. Fill this up, move it a little bit closer, and go to Fell All Trees. You can stop making planks because I have a lumber mill now. And we'll set, let's say, 30 is the limit. I shouldn't get too many problems with wood this game because we're in the Royal Woodlands. This termite nest is giving me 5 bugs per minute. It also counts as decoration, so I'm going to move it right by the main hearth there. And let's start harvesting these eggs. So far, so good. What do we have here? We've got... We're already getting grain, so this one will be pretty easy to get done. Human resolve is currently at 18. Either of these is doable. Which one gives us more benefit in the long run? I think happy humans is probably the way to go. Because we already have the grain done, so all we have to do is figure out the resolve. Deliver 20 packs of crops. Okay, we're going to go with advanced farming. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and make a makeshift post so we can start making packs of provisions. But first, we have a fishman cave. We can either bribe them or we can chase them away. I don't really have any of the necessary implements for either. Maybe using stone to break that open was the wrong call. Who knows? 3.5 minutes. How long do you have? In 12.5 minutes, I get an impatience point and 3 fishmen totems. There's our ancient tablet. Okay, brickyard is done as well. So we're going to pull you two. We'll put one of you in here to make bricks and pottery. We'll stick to just clay for bricks right now, because I'm going to need that stone. 2 minutes. So he will get here before the storm, which is important. What else do we have out here? We've got roots, so we're going to need to keep our eyes open for forager camp blueprints. And we've got some fertile ground here. I'm beginning to regret my choice of not choosing one of the farm buildings when I had the opportunity. But we'll see. Keeping an eye on homes as well, because that's something I always forget to do. We're going to go ahead and make some more shelters. No, that's not what I meant. There we go. That should keep us going for a while. Alright, Farlouf. You have what I need, but I don't know that I can afford it. What do I need? To chase them away, I need 15 tools or 45 stone. I have 10 already. These packs of trade goods are going to do some work for us, thankfully. And we've got plenty of planks right now, so we'll ditch some of them as well. And we're about to get to our value sold, so we're going to get to that in a second. But before I forget, I love how we're basically just throwing rocks at them to get them to leave. That's basically what's happening here, yeah? We have fishmen totem spawning every 60 seconds, but we've got plenty of people to get it done. So let's chase them away. And then I still need 4 amber worth of stuff. So let's sell some stuff. There we go. I don't think wood is going to be an issue for us, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. That finishes booming economy, netting us some more amber and some more people. Yeah, definitely sad that I didn't choose the farm earlier on. I think we're going to go with the cooperage. Start getting some coats out there. I do have insects and eggs to make packs of provisions with, so I'm going to start making those. We're going to limit ourselves to 6 at a time. We'll put only one person in there for now, because we've got plenty of supplies at this point. We're going to go back to avoid all glades. That's pretty far, so I think it's time for a warehouse. Workshop's done. We're not really going to need it, though. Probably should have gotten rid of it, being honest. It's going to give me a little bit of extra hostility, but I'll take care of it as quickly as I can. And we got the storm coming in. I'm gonna hold for a moment. Get that other fishman totem started on. We'll sacrifice one. Even then, harpies are very difficult to make happy. So we're gonna play a little favoring game here. Wait for it. Wait for it. And boom, we'll unfavor. Get someone else on this totem. We still got 3.5 minutes on that cave. And we have our very first trade route. We can sell 13 resin. It will use 1 pack of provisions of the 6 that I have, and it will gain me 2 amber. This is to the Smoldering City. We also have Amber Rock, which is the settlement that I settled before this. So yeah, in 2 minutes and 31 seconds, we will get our amber, I have set it to auto-collect, so I don't have to like go in and click to get my money. But you can toggle that whichever way you want. I also think a little bit more in the way of path. Okay, a lot happened all at once. We'll start with a cornerstone. Boosts global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other trade routes. This is good if you're going a pure trade route game. I don't know for sure that that's going to happen here. But none of these seem particularly useful. I think I'm going to decline for the 10 amber, which is always a valid option. We have another trade route, 15 leather and 2 provisions for 4 amber. We'll do that. And we got some new folks. We do have a new fishman totem. But also, like, immediately I need to pause, get back to wood cutting, because I used a lot of wood or I sold a lot of wood a minute ago. So you're going to avoid glades. And I think you're going to go looking for a dangerous glade. What else we got? We got one up there. Yeah, we can work toward that. We're not going to, like, blitz it, because it's pretty far away, but I think that's fine. I would really like to break this open for that tablet. I'm not making fabric right now because I don't have anybody in here, so let's do that. We're gonna go ahead and start making fabric again. And not bricks, because I have a brickyard. And for now, we'll make coats when we can. Almost done with that fishman glade. Look at all those fishmen. Awesome. Okay, so that got done. We're going to get this last fishman totem dealt with. Herbalist camp. Oh, man, I was hoping for the herbalist garden. However, we do have the forester's hut, which isn't the direction I was going to go, but it is a thing that can use farm fields. It makes resin and crystallized dew instead of food. If I hit re-roll, there's a chance that I don't get anything that uses farm fields. So we're going to take the forester's hut. Also, the forester's hut's a good one to put on big plots because it can employ up to 4 instead of 2 workers. So yeah, I think that's gonna, especially since we have. Once we start getting crystallized dew out of that, we'll be able to start making tools, which are always useful. How are we doing over here? Okay, we still have our packs of provisions. We're fine there. No sense in putting anything in the forester hut yet because things are not planted during the clearance. They are harvested during the clearance. So I just have to remember to staff that during the storm. Get someone up to neighborhood. Ah, yes, this is another upgrade that I made since the last video. I can now upgrade my hearths to neighborhood instead of just whatever level 1 is called. So let's do that in order to demonstrate it. And then Power of the Drizzle or Luxury Goods. Neither of these is particularly likely for us. I'm going to go with the Power of the Drizzle just in case. I need fabric. You are really only making fabric. You're getting there. I think it's probably about time to get a second hearth somewhere, but we already have the people to get up to neighborhood level. All we need is 4 more comfort decorations and 4 aesthetic decorations. So we're going to make those right now. Put some barrels there. Maybe a bench next to the hearth. That's 4. And then aesthetic decorations. Let's go with the garden. It's one of my favorites. We'll put the garden right next to the bugs. And that should get us to our advanced district order. Boom, done and done. Still holding out hope for the herb garden. Harpy House is made with cloth, and I'm not making a lot of that right now. But it might be the way to go. The Provisioner can make packs of provisions more efficiently. I think we're going to go with the Provisioner. And now that the storm's coming up... Now, the forester's hut's unusual, because even though it's a farm, it is still a... it still is a beaver specialty, as opposed to a human specialty. And then we'll put one person, or one human in there as well. I gotta figure out what everyone else is doing. I only have 35 stone still, because we're not producing it. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, probably more important to have beavers in the wood production, because I'm still counting on that for a lot of different things. So I'm waffling a little bit, but these are the decisions you gotta make. Can I get away with just firing one of them? No, I gotta get rid of all of them. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think I might be able to get one woodcutter in here without ticking over. Yeah. May as well start picking up more food. Although we are low on parts because of the gamble we took with the termites. Got a couple of trade routes. Now, trade routes scale. So, for example, I have 45 leather. I could sell 30 of them, 4 packs of provisions for 10 amber, and I'm going to do that. Same deal with this grain. I have 2 packs of provisions, so I'm going to double this up to 2, and that'll net me 4 amber. And especially at this level of play, I might be stalled out right now, but amber makes the world go round. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. Let's see. Hostility is reduced by 40 for every hearth upgraded to neighborhood, or 3 barrels for every 10 planks. I love over-diligent workers, because barrels are just so useful. Okay, we're actually going to ditch this workshop, because I don't need it, and it'll give me some fabric. Can I start making packs of crops? I can. How many do I need? Just 7. So we're going to set the limit at 7. And we will continue to produce, now that we need them again, we will continue to produce packs of provisions as well, but we're going to do that at the provisioner if it's been built yet. It's about to be. Now, I've got 51 amber to spend, so I'm going to pick up the small farm. Now that I've got that, I'll be able to fill up some more of those fertile grounds. What else? Is there anything I particularly need right now? Woodcutters move faster, always useful, and I've got the money for it. Oil is usually pretty helpful. And yeah, we'll pick up the specialized boots as well. We got newcomers. Parts, yes, please, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Provisioner's done. And we'll go ahead and set 12 as the limit. It's got to be a multiple of 3. It doesn't actually have to be a multiple of 3, but that's the way my brain works anyway. And now I'm ready to get into that glade. Anything else I need to buy? Not really. No, this game's going pretty well so far. Let's go ahead and buy some grain. start getting to work on the flour. I'm being a little reckless with my money, but that's primarily because I really think that trade routes are powerful enough that I will get that money back pretty quick. Now, we still have half a planting season left, so we are going to staff this. And we're going to staff it with humans. What do artisans make again? Coats, barrels, luxury goods. We don't really need it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and salvage this one. I have a bad habit of, like, repairing buildings that I don't actually need instead of salvaging them, and I'm working on that. Sell 9 flour. Yeah, because you really want to get this reputation up. So early in the game, when I'm doing a run and I'm definitely going to be leaning on trade routes, I pretty much accept every trade route that isn't going to cripple me because I want to get this reputation up. Because the higher it goes, the more the benefit. Almost done with packs of crops. And also, like, at any point, I should be able to buy some stone and get this dealt with. Alright, what do we got up here? We have another Fishman cave. And the same choice. We can either chase them away, or we can bribe them. Where's my trader? 7 minutes. No. I'm calling him right now. Okay, Sother. You have training gear, which I believe I can use to chase them away. Beating them with sticks instead of sending them, or instead of throwing rocks at them. But it would take 30. Yeah, I can afford it, no problem. Always get that last little bit so that you aren't wasting money. Okay, now, my packs of crops are done. That gets me a little bit of extra amber as well. Monastery, temple. Okay, what can I make? Can I make... I think I can make scrolls already. How about incense? It's important to check and see what you're able to make. I can make scrolls. I will be able to make ale at some point, and I don't have the ability to make incense just now. I'm going to re-roll this one. There's the brewery. And now that we've got the small farm, I think the brewery is a good pickup. Set it up back there. We're going to continue expanding and avoiding glades. And then let's see. Gain 10 amber every time a villager dies or leaves. Very useful, but on the other hand, so is a straight 50-point hostility lowering. So let's see if I can pick up 5 amber. I don't really need these building materials. So that works. And once again, just going to make sure I get everything I'm owed. And now I can pick up Ways of the Forest, drops my hostility, gives me a little bit more wiggle room. You wouldn't happen to have stone, would you? No. I could also break it open with training gear. Alright, go get him. And then, how much training gear do I need for this? 16. I'm not doing anything with the copper yet. So now I can get in here, get these biscuits, these coats, wildfire essence is amazing, and of course, the tablets. Overall, I'd say that was a really good few moments. Oh, and we have a drizzle geyser here. Which means we're going to be able to take some of our food places. That uses clearance water. Right, we got to deal with spawning fishmen totem again. $25 packs of crops. I think it's doable. I think it's doable. Eventually. We're not there quite yet, but it is going to be doable. In fact, once the storm hits, I think I'm going to pull up this forester hut and put in a farm. There we go. Little bit of a problem. Each of those fishmen totem are increasing my hostility. Starting it when I did is probably not the wisest thing. We may end up with a couple of folks leaving here, which I'm not too terribly worried about. About to lose a harpy. Maybe I should have done the shady but lucrative deal. Okay, we did... I don't think we lost one yet. But we gotta take care of these totems as they come up. Yeah, we did lose one harpy. But that could have gone a lot worse. I think we're going to go with grain bags over rain pumps. Because now that we're starting to really generate grain, and in fact, yeah, we're going to take that down right now. We're going to replace it with a small farm. Now that we're at the beginning of the drizzle. Get to planting. And it's definitely time for another hearth. I think out here is a good spot. Or out here? Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably expand in this direction next anyway, so let's go ahead and put our hearth there. I need bricks and planks, so we're gonna start setting people to do that. Alright, what next? We want to get... I can already make scrolls. Being able to make incense is a good idea. Let's go with the apothecary, because it also makes biscuits, which is super useful. Because, yeah, I'm already beginning to stockpile flour. I have plenty of provisions. I guess I just don't have anything that anybody wants just now. Though, I can pay 5 amber to get another offer, yeah? And then I could pay 10 amber to get another one. Or 5 for this one. So that's another thing, is you can spend a little bit of money to get a few more options. Oh, that was silly of me. It was still set to rocks. Those two have been just sitting there for a while now. It's fine. It is very rare that you're going to have a perfect run in this game. There's always going to be things that you miss. Maybe at this point... Yeah, I think human houses are probably a good plan now that I'm starting to make some more planks. So we'll make like a little row of human houses here. That's enough for 12. Each of the specialty houses has space for 2. That's not what I meant. I meant this one. There we go. Brewery is down. Put a couple of people in there. And then packs of crops. Do I want you to be making them? No, I don't. And you, I believe, can use drizzle water. So all I need are some pipes. To connect that. Every season, you have a new chance to sell some things. 9 stone for 1? Really? Just 1 amber? Fine, I'll take it. Well, I got plenty of flour. So I guess I'll sell 28 of it for the 8 amber. I don't have anything to make biscuits with yet. I can start mass-producing incense, though. I don't have religion yet, but when I do, I'll have it, or I'll be able to get it. Now, you'll notice I'm not really having to deal with the blight, and that's because I don't have any rain engines active. Later on, in higher difficulties, you're definitely going to want to make sure to keep rain engines active, so you want to be very vigilant against the blight. I need 1 more resolve for my humans, so I'm going to go ahead and favor them for a little bit to get the Happy Humans buff. I'm sorry, the Happy Humans order. It's done, but the amount of grain just went down.
Hello.
So what I think I need to do is stop making flour for right now. But the humans resolve, I think, is done already, so it should be fine. Okay, what do you got? I have 19 amber to spend.
Oh, la la.
Herbs, roots, or berries would be nice. You got roots. I'll take them. Now I can start making biscuits. Oh, also, you don't have any copper pipes. Okay, cool. Ooh, 7. For 17 planks? Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm making a lot of planks. Sell the roots I just picked up? Yeah, but it'll get me that reputation, like I said. Last order. Playing with fire. I don't think we're going to get either of these. But we do have Happy Humans done, so we will go ahead and deliver on that. And we are low on fuel, because I have not been chopping down wood. It's fine. No, that puts me over. I'm gonna do it anyway, though. Just for a little bit. In fact, I can favor you. There we go. And you all should probably stop making planks if the fire's about to go out. Okay, Woodcutter's Prayer. You know, actually it's perfect that this happened now, because we're almost out of wood. What it does is it essentially doubles the amount of wood that we make, but we lose all stored fuel when we pick it up. But we're actually low on fuel anyway, so this couldn't have come at a better time. We're taking it. Alright, what do you all want? You want some ale? You got it. You want some packs of crops? You got it. Our resolve is doing really well. New people coming in. A few decorations here and there. We've got our ancient tablets, probably have had for a while. Relics is done. Which gives us more of an ability to make biscuits, because we now have berries as well. We are getting copper, so I think the smelter's probably a good plan. On the other hand, all 4 of these picks are pretty strong. I think I'm going to go with the smelter. But, like, I don't think there were any wrong choices there. I just need the copper bars to make pipes so that I can get Power of the Drizzle done. Alright, so we're making those. We've got a pack of crops for 2. That's fine, I'll take it. What other jobs need to be done? We've got a bunch of people without an assignment, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, we'll get a harvester camp out here. If we have the parts for it, which we don't. Never mind. Again, that early termite gamble. Move the trapper camp over here to take advantage of this little meat node there. Yeah, we're gonna start like mass-producing grain really fast, because again, every 25 times it's made, we increase the amount we get every time. So we're firing all of our woodworkers as usual. We are coddling the harpies as usual. Selling some incense. We have pipes now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the apothecary's clearance water. So we're going to go over to the brewery. We're going to connect the pipes. We're going to get our new cornerstone. 3 oil for every 10 flour is not bad. Giant vegetables is even better because we're running on farms, so we're going to do that. And then Sother the Ancient has arrived. Minus 15% to storm duration. Yes, please. And thank you. I think that's all I need from you right now. Yeah, and I'm never going to have to worry about fuel again. That Woodcutter's Prayer, when you get it, if you get it at a good time, it will mean that you never have to worry about fuel for the rest of the run. We're starting to get to the point where lots of people are coming in, and that can have an effect on resolve as well as hostility. So I'm not necessarily going to pick them up right away. I think we're in a good place right now. Though, if I did, I could upgrade this one to neighborhood. And I think that's a good enough argument. So I think what we'll do is we're going to make another row of human houses here. I have 6 so far, so that's 12 people, 14, 16, 18, 20. So all of the humans will be able to live in a human-specific house. Yep, and that upgrades our hearth to a neighborhood here. Stonecutter Camp. Do I have anywhere else to go with you? It looks like you don't, so we'll be able to reclaim some of those parts at least. Is it enough for me to be able to make a harvester camp? Yes, it is. Just making sure that's the only spot. So we're going to go ahead and make a harvester camp, start getting that that fiber there. If I expand out this way, maybe I make a third hearth. Or maybe out this way. Yeah, let's expand out in this direction. $21 clay. I am getting clay. Oh, I just ran out of clay though, so I can't sell too much of it. I'll sell a little bit for the reputation, but I'm not going to sell too much because I just ran out. And once again, we've got a lot of people without jobs, so let's just go around and see what jobs there are to be had.
I have a buggy. Oh, Hamida.
Like, even if they're not actually doing anything, there's nothing wrong with them being there. Good, good, okay. Actually, no, I do want you in there. So we can make more biscuits. We are getting our first blight rot, but it's only 12%, so I'm not concerned. We are likely to lose a harpy here. Is there any way I can save that? Yeah, I've got plenty of wood. So we are going to sacrifice 3 and just write it out. But again, it takes time, right? Boom. Did not lose anybody. So you don't have to sacrifice all the way up to the end of the storm. Okay. We are hoping to get leisure up there in a second. Newcomers will arrive faster. Additional active trade slot and traders will come faster. Yeah, we're doing a trading game, so I definitely want that one. Speaking of which... Ooh, you want me to sell an ancient tablet, a single ancient tablet for 16 amber. I will double that up. 6 minutes from now, I will be 32 amber richer. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get chopping. Do I have the ability to make either pigment or wine? Because making scrolls would be a good idea. I can't make either just yet. Okay, no problem. Alright, what do we got here? We have a Harmony Spirit Altar. And if we calm the spirits, it will add 2 to Global Resolve. I kind of like that. We've got plenty of resin, and we're going to have plenty of amber. So no, I think that's the way to go. You're a provisioner, which we don't really need because we already have one. So we'll salvage it. We got some new clay here. Parts, that is what we need. So we'll break that open as well. Okay, what do we got? I need 5 amber, right? Right. And with that 5 amber, I can go ahead and calm the spirits. We'll set a hearth out here. Power of the drizzle is done. So that'll bring us some more people and some pipes and some more amber. And with that amber, is there anything that I want to do? Bigger barrels gives me more ale. May as well. But I think that's it for now. Put a forester's hut here this time, because we've got plenty of food. Get another warehouse out here. And then we can start making some more housing, specifically out at this 3rd place. May as well show off the new large shelters. Absolutely. And we're almost there on the really big trade we just made. They don't really need to be here right now, but we've got so many people that it's fine to staff them anyway. Small forager camp comes over here, finish off these little routes here. Is that the only place where I can make packs of crops? No, I can make it at the brewery too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start making some packs of crops. 2 more dangerous glades and we'll be done with an order. So there's one right up there. That's easy enough to get to. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. We're going to sell 48 ale for 18 amber. Fire our woodworkers. Sacrifice wood, and... Do you see what I mean about how hard it is to keep harpies happy? It's fine. We are starting to get to a point where I think a blight post would be a good plan. Cornerstone. 12 amber for every 50 ale produced. Yes, please, and thank you. We'll sell some meat. But I think we're pretty much okay where we're at. Start making some purging fire. Start cutting into this dangerous glade. And start chopping down more trees. We need one more dangerous glade after this. So I think we're going to head up into this one up here. Impatience is starting to get a little bit high, but I'm pretty confident at this point. Sother, my friend, what do you got? Was really hoping for a different blueprint. You don't really have anything I need. I'm looking for like a tavern or a monastery. Something along those lines. Yeah. Do we have any place that can make tools? We don't. Another thing to keep our eyes out for. Yeah, we're definitely going to cleanse this one for a point of reputation and 20 amber. That's a forager's camp. Let's go ahead and rebuild that. I only have one part, so I can't rebuild it. Okay. We're about to break into this one as well. If you were set to fell all trees, which you should now be. Small forager camp is no longer a possibility, which gives us the parts that we can use to rebuild the full forager's camp. I think getting tools is probably the way to go. As much as I would really have liked to get like a tavern there, I think this is fine. Prioritize that. Yeah. You'll be able to start really making a ton of tools. That'll go really fast. What do we got here? We got berries. We got a geyser, and we got fuming machinery that we can either fix, which will turn it into a decoration that turns into clearance water, Or we can just tear it down. I think I'm just going to tear it down. And then, yeah, we've got all these caches here that I can send for reputation. I think that's probably going to be our end push to victory. This is going to be a really rough storm. We're definitely going to be losing some people here. Okay, advanced farming's done. We're losing a couple of harpies, but we are pushing toward victory. Nothing here is really great. I'll go with export specialization just to get these packs of crops a little bit faster. You're getting cleansed. We've got our smithy. And it's just going to be, yeah, all tools all the time. Monastery, that's exactly what I needed. Because the monastery allows me to utilize both the ale and the incense. So that should push our resolve pretty high. Perfect. Hostility is decreased by 100 as well. Sahilda, I have 126 amber, so I will buy basically everything you have at this point. Even so, you don't really have anything I need. Berries, eggs, vegetables, why not? I've got the money for it. Yeah, because now I can make those into packs of crops, which should get us our agriculture order done. How am I doing on tools? Let me find a cache. Well, I'm just going to start assigning people. Like, I've got the people, right? So I'm just going to assign them, and then they're just going to sit there until they have the tools I need. It's not like they're doing anything else. We'll grab the millstone, we'll get the storage thing. We'll get 40 stone, because why not? As you can see, like, when you really get the trading going, it can almost make the game feel like easy mode. Though again, in the later difficulties, it becomes less of a luxury and more of an absolute necessity. Let's go ahead and force that delivery now so that one of those can get started. Agriculture is done. Which gets us within 1 point of victory. And it looks like we're probably going to get it through resolve. And that, my friends, is one more run in the books. We'll get up to level 9, giving us access to a tool shop, a brick oven, a grill, a new trader named Vliss Greybone, mist piercers allow me to see what is in glades, and this prayer book, scouts work faster on glade events. Not bad. And before we get going, let's take a look at the city and our upgrade options. We got a couple of deeds. We completed 10 trade routes and 20 trade routes, which gives us this treasure chest as a decoration. And then in the upgrades, we've got some machinery, but we don't have any artifacts. So let's grab the beaver house as an essential building. We'll also pick up the embarkation bonus vegetable and meat, as well as the herbalist camp. We can now have the herbalist camp as a essential. That would have been really nice this time around. But that's one that we have to pick at embarkation, so it's always a cost benefit. And with that, we back out to the world map. We have 8 seal fragments. We're going to need 12 for the lead seal. I'm pretty sure we're going to handle it, but we will go ahead and continue in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you then.